Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Penn State Dynasty Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Ray.
Guys, the Terrapins head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run for it. It's Peoples. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again. Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Sends it back in motion. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
From the gun on third down. Makes the grab. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hits inside. It's Peoples. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires immediately. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can...
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, gonna throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few. They'll give it to Peoples. At the 35, he's loose. Takes it the other way. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Martin. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Past the 30. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Samuel. Taken down.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That brings them to within 1.
It's another one through, but how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Quick give. It's Martin.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll ride him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes a catch. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Makes the grab in their space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield very late in the half. Reels it in. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Got the first down. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Drops back on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the Utah Utes. Now back to your game in Happy Valley. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Surge ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Martin. He's past the sticks. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Tells to run, wants to pass. Still looking to his right. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Motion from the wideout. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Fires complete on the crosser. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Martin. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. From the gun, it's Martin. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Under pressure. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
They go to the counter. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Makes the catch, and he's free. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it with James Peoples. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Caught in the backfield, it's Howard. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's a gift to Peoples. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with Peoples. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Wallace. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wallace. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger bodies and more people in the box. So, nice job by this defense, seeing the ball spit out wide to a playmaker, being ready for it, and getting him on the ground.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Piles his way ahead. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense...
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. Drives inside. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Officials stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. This time they'll throw it. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Hits inside. It's Wallace. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Going to the run, it's Wallace. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And he's going to take it into the end zone.
about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game.